Hey everybody, and welcome to Cooking Up Nutrition with Kara. We are entering week number 3 of the Summer Seasonal Recipe Challenge. For those of you that are joining in, I hope you're enjoying the recipes. And those of you that are first joining in, I hope that you join the challenge. You can go ahead and get it in my Facebook page. There's a link to it. You can also find it on my website, Nutrition Your Way Inc., or if you're an Instagram person, it's in my profile. So lots of ways for you to get the free recipe ebook. And basically each week I'm just gonna jump on throughout the month of August and the first week of September. I will make one recipe from whatever's going on that week. So this week we are spotlighting the cucumber. So how exciting is that? I don't know, it's exciting to me because I love to share some tips about certain foods that we all eat every day, and I want you to know what good you're doing to your body when you're eating them. So thank you, Rosie, for watching. And so let's kind of talk a little bit about the cucumber, and then we're going to make a really awesome, yummy Mediterranean tuna cucumber salad. And I'm going to admit that I haven't made this recipe before, so hopefully I'll like it. It looks great, and we'll try it out together. So first thing I wanted to show you, I always like to share my little kitchen tools when I find new ones that I really enjoy. So this is just like a little covering that you can put on top of anything that doesn't have a cover if you want to put it in the fridge or whatever. And a lot of times we use saran wrap or press and seal or something that we throw away to seal things up. So this is just a silicone little cover, and you just peel it off like so, and it looks like that. And there's all different sizes. There's small, medium, large, so you can cover all types of things. So if you're interested, I can tell you where I got it. I'm not getting anything out of it. I'm just sharing the wealth. Okay, so here's the cucumbers, guys. I cut them up, I quartered them. And as you can see, I even left a little bit of the skin on. That's because the skin is where the fiber is. So the more fiber you can get, the better. So if you like the skins of the cucumbers, just wash them really well, but leave them on. If they're really thick and waxy, like some cucumbers, then you can peel them off. But the French cucumbers, those really big, long ones, the skin is nice and thin. So it's not too waxy, you can leave it on. So what are some of the health benefits of cucumbers? Well, first and foremost, they're barely any calories. So you can eat as many of them as you want, and they won't make you gain weight unless you put, lots of ranch on it or lots of Caesar dressing or something like that. But it's mostly made of water. It's over 90% water. So super, super hydrating, especially now in the summer. Stick some cucumber in your water. Stick some cucumber in your smoothies. Make sure you stick them in your salads. And also, as you know, a lot of people put them on their eyes, right? And one of the reasons why we put the cucumber on the eyeball, number one, is because it's hydrating, so it's super moisturizing for the skin, helps with wrinkles. And also, cucumbers are anti-inflammatory. So if you have any puffiness going on in your eyes, just, stick some cold cucumbers on there, and then there goes the poofiness. So what else did I want to say about cucumbers? The breath. Cucumbers are also good for the breath, sort of like mint. They reduce the bacteria in your mouth. So by eating them, it's almost like taking a mouthwash. And if you use mint as well, you can stick some mint and cucumber, and no need for mouthwash. So there you go. Food is medicine. So that's pretty much all I wanted to share with you about the benefits of the cucumber. So now I want to show you this awesome recipe that we're going to make together. And I'll show you some of the ingredients that we're going to use. Let's see, I have my another little plastic container. So first and foremost, obviously, we're going to use the cucumber. This is about 3/4 of a long cucumber here. And this is a can of tuna. So it's just an albacore tuna packed in water. I just drained it and I just diced it up really, really, really small. And one thing I'll tell you about me and fish is I'm not a huge fish fan. So it is generally hard for me to like fish. I try so much because it's super healthy and I know that, but have trouble eating it sometimes. So I'm a huge tuna fish with mayo fan, but I'm just here to show you alternate ways to make the tuna that you don't need to use mayonnaise. I personally usually use avocado, love it that way, but we're gonna try a different way today, and I think I'm gonna like it because lots of good ingredients. But really, for me personally with the tuna, it's very helpful to chop it up into really, really little fine pieces. I find that to be super helpful. Next on deck is I have some marinated artichokes that are gonna give some good flavor and some good fiber to our salad. We have some cherry tomatoes, add some nice color, some nice antioxidants in there. And of course, we're going to have some dressing, some sort of fat in there. We're gonna keep it super simple. So I have some olive oil and balsamic vinegar and a little bit of salt and pepper, and that's gonna be our dressing. And then we're gonna jazz it up with some feta cheese, some parsley, and then, and then I have some shallots here. Red onions are also a good idea, but the shallot and the red onion is, for me personally, is what's going to be the savior of the fishy flavor. If you don't like that fishy flavor, the shallots will really take that bite out. And you can also add some lemon to the recipe as well. And then I have one little Italian seasoning. I'm just gonna pepper on top. And the other thing I wanted to tell you is that the recipe does also call for olives. Not a big olive fan, so I'm gonna skip those guys. But if you guys like olives, go ahead and chop some in there. They'll be a great addition to the salad. Okay, but remember, whenever you're making your recipes, whether you get them from me or you get them from other sources, make them your own. If there's certain ingredients in there that you just don't really like, find a substitution or just leave it out, okay? Because we're all different, we all have different palates, so hopefully we can improvise a little bit. Oh, and one other thing I wanted to tell you as far as improvisation is concerned is that the recipe also called for red wine vinegar as the vinegar, and I chose to use balsamic. I like both. I didn't have red wine vinegar, so going with the balsamic. Again, improvisation, make it your own, but you could use these recipes as templates for you. All right, so let's get started. It's super simple. Once you have all the ingredients out and ready, you just dump it, okay? So I'm gonna move my camera down so everybody can see what's going on. So I'm going to put the can of tuna in there. And next we're going to add the cucumber. So we've got our protein and our vegetable section so far of our meal. And then I'm going to add some red onion, or actually these are shallots, either one will do. I find shallots to have a nice salty flavor, so I love them. Tomatoes, getting nice and pretty with the different colors. We'll go ahead and add the artichoke hearts. I'll show you which ones I got if you're interested. They're called Vega marinated artichoke hearts. Got those at Publix. Okay, what's on deck next, guys? Artichoke hearts. So if you wanted to add olives, this is where you would add the olives here. And then we're gonna add some fresh parsley. And I also have, within the parsley underneath, is some nice garlic, some minced garlic in there too. That's gonna add some really good flavor and take away that fishy taste as well. And then we're gonna go ahead and put some feta. How much feta? I'm gonna let you decide. You know, listen, feta has some fat in it and some salt in it, so it gives it nice fat and good flavor. But if you're watching your calories, a little bit of feta goes a long way. So, you know, use a tablespoon or two. If you don't care about the calories, you know, load it on. Okay, so we got pretty much everything in there. We got the tuna, the cucumber, the onion, the tomato, the artichoke, the parsley, the garlic. I'm just gonna put about a teaspoon of Italian seasoning in there. Again, that's to taste. And then I'm gonna add my dressing. which is simply olive oil and vinegar. Where did it go? Here it is. So I just mix those two together. I used about 1.5 tablespoons of olive oil and about a teaspoon of vinegar. And then you can just I kind of start low, and then if I feel like I need a little more, I'll add a little bit more and then start mixing it in. And then the last thing I'm gonna do is just gonna add a little bit of salt, sea salt, and a little bit of black pepper to our salad. And we are done, ladies and gentlemen. Our salad is complete. So that's what it looks like. The only thing that I would do is just mix it up and then eat it. Anyway, thank you all for joining. I am going to be on next week. Honestly, I don't remember off the top of my head what the theme is, but if you want to know what it is, then you need to go onto my Facebook page and find the MailChimp link. It's in there. It's in there multiple times. Just click on it. You can download the recipe book. There will be 5 recipes per week for 5 weeks. We're in week 3. Doesn't matter when you join. And all that I ask you to do is take a look at the recipes, see which ones that you like, and make it. And then let me know how it comes out. So super simple, no strings attached. I'm getting prepped for November's clean eating program. So I'm kind of gearing everybody up for that. I don't know if you realize that or not, but that's what we're doing here. We're starting to make some recipes that are going to be a part of our clean eating program in November. So just keep that in the back of your head. I hope you guys can join me for that as well. I will be on Instagram Live on Thursday at 11. If you guys are Instagram people, I'll be cooking up something else. And I hope everybody has an awesome day and stay safe out there. Take care. Bye-bye.